Shout out to the people of Botswana. I've been watching different clips, different videos, observing different comments from people of Botswana based on the visit of the CIC, Julius Malema, the leader of the EFF, the political party which I support. He was there in the inauguration of the president, the new president who's going to bring the new administration, and Mr. Tumo Boko. And you guys welcomed him with warm hands. Shout out to you guys for that. And it seems like, yeah, this man is really loved in the whole of Africa. Julius Malema is an African young leader, African icon, African future leaders. When you count one of the greatest leaders, upcoming greatest leaders of the future of Africa, he has to be included, whether you like it or not. Your hate for him, your love for him can never blind you from that truth. There is a clip of Julius Malema being welcomed by the president of Botswana and also the mother of the president of Botswana. Watch this.
Yes. And then then we'll come back. Yeah. Okay, Mom. Thank you. Now you can go to my eyes home. Thank you. He lifted my suspension, then I'm okay, Ma, thank you.
I Bonile, right? They were happy for him. The president, Mr. Tumo, and Mr. Boko, was even speaking about Mr. CIC, you're welcome to come anytime. We have lifted your ban. You are unbanned in our country. You can come anytime. That's wonderful news, man. It shows a level of respect, a level of integrity and honor between these two guys, and between the leadership of the it seems like the leadership of Botswana is very decisive. It's not gonna sit back and try to be a lame leader. Now Mr. Boko, he knows his story, you know, and it's a wonderful thing. And the CIC is starting to be welcomed in many countries, and I've seen even in Namibia, because he was also banned in Namibia for speaking against the previous administration of the government of Namibia. Now that the leadership of Namibia has been changed, there's a new government, there's a new leader. The new leader has unbanned the CIC from going to Namibia. Now we can also go to Namibia. Shout out to Namibia, shout out to the CIC. This man is loved, man. He's loved worldwide, and his work, it shows that it's really loved. But I want you guys to observe something. When the CIC was there in Botswana, and when they were introducing some of the leaders who were there, they introduced him, of course, the CIC, the leader of the economic freedom fighters, and also they introduced the leader of Bosa, Mr. Musi Maimane. And I want you to observe the reaction from the people in the congregation in the stadium, how they respond to this. Can you watch this?
President of the Economic Freedom Front, Honorable Julius Malema is here. Honorable Musi Maimane is also here. President of the Economic Freedom Front, Honorable Julius Malema is here. Honorable Musi Maimane is also here.
I had to play it twice for you to really see how this man is really honored. Everywhere he goes, he's honored, he's respected, because he deserves that. He's an honorable man, he's a man of integrity, he's a good leader, he's a pan-Africanist. So it doesn't matter which country he goes to in Africa, as long as the leaders of that country are really African leaders, they will embrace him, because what he stands for is a black leader. Mr. Gaten Mackenzie won't get the same respect Julius Malema gets when he goes to other countries. He might just forget about that. He must just forget about it, because he has put a certain stain in his name, in his brand. Like, there's Afrophobia, xenophobia in his name, Mr. Gaten Mackenzie, that many African leaders, even if they embrace him, of course, out of respect, they will say Mr. Gaten Mackenzie is here. But they won't embrace him with dignity, with honor. They will know, this one is a snake, you know, to the Pan-Africanist agenda. And is out there advocating for hatred in his own country towards our own people. They won't respect him like that. Have you seen how African people respond to Gaten Mackenzie when I do videos about Gaten Mackenzie? They are not about that. They don't respect, they don't want him. You in South Africa, yeah. You can want to love him, put South Africans first, foreigners must go, it's fine. You can want to embrace him. But not many African countries will. And the future of Africa, Mr. Gaten Mackenzie is not included, because the future of South Africa and the future of Africa doesn't require any xenophobic politics, but it's a conversation for another day. This one is about the CIC. You can see how this man is respected, how he's loved. Everywhere he goes, Botswana, this is Botswana, man, next door, Botswana. I've never heard him insult the people of Botswana. I've never heard him say anything negative about the people of Botswana. The only thing that was very extreme that he has said before was to challenge the previous administration of Botswana, talking about they have to get rid of the military base that is in Botswana, because a military base of the United States out here in the southern SADC of Africa is only going to be a threat to everyone, even South Africa, Zimbabwe, Namibia, even Mozambique. It's going to be a threat to everyone, because why are you having a military base of the United States when majority of the countries here in the SADC they affiliate with China and Russia, knowing very well China and Russia, if they want, they can be big rivalries and enemies depending on the leadership of the United States. But it seems like Mr. Putin is letting down his guard, but the one guy who's not letting down his guard is Xi Jinping. Nah, he's not letting down his guard. He's coming for everything. He doesn't care if Donald Trump is the new president. He's coming for everything. But of course, Mr. Vladimir Putin is letting down his guard, because we know Vladimir Putin does business well with Mr. Donald Trump. Yeah, there might be rivalries economically. There might be rivalries based on the World War that came in the past. But in the present moment, he doesn't mind America being led by Donald Trump, and he doesn't mind following a lot of things the United States proposes, economical-wise, trade-wise, as long as there's Donald Trump in the leadership. But that's another conversation for another day. But it is what it is. You saw the CIC. It's very loved, man. Everywhere you go, people love him. Everywhere he goes, he's the best of the best. He's the best, man. I don't know why you're jealous. You're trying to compare him to old people. Old people who their time has come to an end. Like, their time has come to an end. They can be popular now. The CIC still have a long journey. And the long journey, he's gonna win a lot. In the future, man, the CIC will only win a lot. It doesn't have to win the country. He has won the hearts of many people, many African people. He doesn't need to be the president of South Africa. His influence, him being in politics, being in leadership position, is enough to influence us to think and believe in what he's saying, to understand the picture he's trying to paint. After all, it's not all about being in the presidential. It's how much influence do you have on people? Do you make people think differently? Are you able to change people's lives, change people's perspectives? You being you, and the CIC, him being him, can do that. But it is what it is. Thank you very much.